Alright, FusaroFitness fans and subscribers, my name is Nick Colville. I was given the opportunity to talk to you guys directly and allow you guys to check out my newest video segment called Platinum Poses. So my YouTube channel, Better Aesthetics Bodybuilding, has been around for about 6 to 8 months, and I've been doing my best to get it to grow. I've been featured in channels such as Matt Ogus's Flex for All, and now I've worked something out with Matty Fusaro, and he's featuring this video just for you guys. So go ahead and check out the video. If you like it, subscribe. If not, please don't worry about it. But again, I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to check out what my channel has to offer. So thank you very much, Matty Fusaro, and all you guys for taking the time to watch the video. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. Platinum Poses. Guys, this is a brand new series I'm bringing you to really show you what goes on behind the scenes when I'm creating a unique pose. So the purpose of this series is to really go in depth and take a look at what these unique poses are displaying and how I got from point A to point Z. Alright, so if you notice, these poses are not going to be mandatory poses. These are going to be unique poses that I've created over the years that highlight specific regions of my body very specifically. And our job here, our task at hand with this video series, is to really pinpoint how I got from the beginning to the end of that pose creation process. So the idea behind the video series itself is quite simple, but I think you guys are going to appreciate the in-depth look at how I really got to the end result with the poses here. So without waiting any longer, let's go ahead and pick out our first pose and start breaking it down from the beginning to show you guys how we got there. So this specific pose here came from my 2012 competitive season. I performed it both in the INBA Silver and Black as well as the NPC Contra Costa. So taking a look at what this pose displays, first and foremost, we'll take a look at what muscle groups are being displayed best. We have the quadriceps, which are a main focus of this pose, and you can tell that I want the quadriceps to be a main focus of this pose because I'm directing my line of sight to them by looking at them. So you take a look at, once I hit the pose, I look down at my quadricep, taking the audience's attention and drawing it directly to that muscle group. Now, in order to get the quadriceps to display properly, I must consciously contract that muscle group once I get down in the position. Whereas the other muscle groups being displayed in my shoulder and arm are not being consciously contracted. They are already under tension because of the position my body is in. So taking a look at my upper body, we can see that I'm displaying the arms, mainly the triceps, quite well as the shoulders, so the deltoids, and because of the twist in my torso, I'm displaying a little bit of the pectorals as well. So to briefly review about what's being displayed in this pose, we have mainly the quadriceps of the right leg. We also have the triceps and the deltoids of the right arm, as well as a little bit of the pecs. So moving forward, let's discuss how I actually thought about this pose and how it came about. So if you take a look at the position of my body, I'm actually in a very common yoga position known as Urdhva Mukha, or the upward facing dog. Now, as everybody knows, I'm very adamant about my stretching. I'm also very adamant about attending yoga as just an alternate form of fitness or exercise. Now, this is a very basic pose in yoga, and so I guess the long and the short of it, if you really want to take a look at this pose, it is derived directly from this upward facing dog pose. So this bodybuilding pose that I performed on stage came directly from yoga. Now, the upward facing dog position is the base for this pose, so I do alter it to display the leg. I do alter it with twisting at the torso to display more musculature, but the base of the pose gets its origins from yoga. So essentially what happened was I was doing yoga one day, and of course when you perform yoga, when you do a yoga class, there's mirrors everywhere. I was really working on obviously my posture, and I noticed that my shoulders were under a great amount of tension just from the position my arms were in and the way I was pushing myself upright. So from there I realized, hey, this might display my arms well. What could I do with my legs to better display them? And all I did was just tilt slightly to my right and kind of open up my hips and lift my right leg up slightly and flex the quad, and there we go. I had a great display of musculature that all started from this one upward facing dog position. Alright guys, so there we have it. We took a creative, unique pose and we broke it down. We talked about what muscles were being displayed, and we talked about how I got about getting into this position, how I got about creating this pose in the first place. So this is what the Platinum Poses series is going to be all about. Alright, breaking down creative, unique poses and really going behind the scenes and figuring out exactly how we got there, as well as what's being displayed. So what I suggest doing is to try this out, guys. Go ahead and watch the video again and pause and rewind if necessary, and try to put yourself in this position, and if possible try to do it near a mirror where you can see yourself and see how it feels to really display your body in such a unique and awkward position. Alright, because it's not going to feel like any normal poses. Alright, so again, give it a shot, see how you like it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks.